every weekday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. on 101.7 FM, 1510 a.m. WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
DJ Brother Z, holla at me. Juice, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Benjamin, are you ready?
Let's get it.
They don't even know what's about to happen.
We're about to take over the world. See, what y'all don't understand is everything that's old is done. But everything that's new, that's us.
It's getting real juicy.
It's amazing.
Voices defining a generation.
You grow up thinking the world is all roses and bunnies and things like that, and literally, and it's not.
The most impactful commentary.
I am taught to protect women and children and die for my country. These are the types of things I'm taught. Sure, I put my life on the line. Sure, I could have died that day or whatever, but these are the types of things that come along with being a man. At least I would have died with my honor.
Real news, real lives, and the juiciest conversations.
Noni. It's really juicy.
Now, live from the American Family Insurance Studios in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here are your award-winning hosts, Ben Jammin and Carrie Noni Juice.
And all the juicy jammers out there. Happy Thirsty Thursday. You are now jamming with Juice on 101.7 The Truth. I am your girl, Noni Juice, always keeping it juicy. And of course, I got my boy Ben jamming with me.
It's amazing.
Shout out to DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos.
DJ Brother Z, holla at me.
And we are live from the American Family Insurance Studios at the Avenue. And we have a guest on the line that we are about to bring on, a very, very special person when it comes to the Wisconsin State Fair. Wouldn't you think so, Benjamin?
It's amazing.
It is definitely amazing. So we are joined right now by Christy Chuckle. How are you doing today, Christy? I know you are gearing up for State Fair coming up very quickly here.
I'm great. And you know what? Listening to you two and your energy, you just woke me up, which is what I needed because it's been a long day of media and interviews and prepping for fair. We're a week out. We're super excited, but this week is just crazy. So I love hearing how excited you are and happy, and I need to perk up.
No, for real. Like, State Fair has literally been a staple my entire life since being a kid, living in Milwaukee, being in Wisconsin. So it's amazing that we are actually able to have you on the line today to talk all about the biggest event that, to me, it kind of feels like it leads to the end of summer a little bit. I used to be like, oh, no, it's almost the end of summer. But State Fair is literally one of the best times ever.
Well, thank you. And I know a lot of people do say that, like, oh, it's State Fair time. That means end of summer. But I hope that doesn't make people sad because it's a great way to end the summer. This year it's pretty early. We're August 1st to the 11th. You know, sometimes it's as late as the 6th through the 16th. So it's kind of nice to have these earlier dates. You have a little more time after to enjoy your summer before the kids go back to school and all of that. So we hope everyone can come out and enjoy the 11 days that start in just 1 week.
Now, that is amazing, Christy. This is Ben Jammin speaking to you right now. And, you know, again, just like Carrie had said, Wisconsin State Fair is the highlight of Milwaukee, right? Especially when it comes down to the summertime. With that being said, what is one of your favorite memories or one of the things that you're looking forward to from this Wisconsin State Fair?
I don't even know where to start. You said it. The fair is so iconic. It's been around for 173 years.
173 years?
So clearly we're doing, yes. Clearly we're doing something right. I haven't been there quite that long, but we have all of our great traditions that people love. I know even though they're always there, people want to do the sky glider. They want to do the giant slide. They want to go ride the rides and play the games, see the racing pigs, all of that. So we have all of that, but we always have some new things as well. So I think that's the appeal of the tradition mixed with the 100 new foods and beverages we have this year. And we have some new attractions, and we're doing a big birthday party for the cream puff that's 100 years old as well. So good mix of old and new every year.
Christy, you have just hit me with a buttload of history, all right, that I didn't know about.
Buttload.
Okay, first off, I didn't know that Wisconsin State Fair had been around for 173 years. If I'm correct, that's basically when Wisconsin was founded, right?
Yeah, pretty close.
Sheesh.
Yep. It was created really by the Wisconsin Agriculture Society back in the day. That's how, all fairs were created to showcase agriculture in their various states. So it started out with mostly just that and farmers bringing their new equipment and showcasing their livestock. But obviously, and that's still such a big part of the fair, but it's grown so much over the years. In terms of just the size and the scope and the attendance and all of the attractions and the food. And yeah, we could go on and on.
Now, Christy, you mentioned that there are a lot of new items and attractions at the State Fair this year. Can you talk a bit about what the new things are coming this year in 2024 at State Fair?
Yes, well, I mentioned the 100th birthday of the cream puff. So in honor of that, we have flavored cream puffs at the fair this year. Everyone's very excited. Don't worry, we have the originals, but we also will have root beer float a few days, and then we'll have English toffee. We'll have chocolate birthday cake on the day of the birthday celebration. So those flavors will be offered like for 3 days at a time until the last one on the birthday celebration, which is on August 10th. So that's new this year. But then we have those 100 other new foods and beverages, which I don't even know where to start with that. But the whole list is online at wistatefair.com. We have a new $11 meal deal that people can get. Yeah, and we always have, new things going on in Central Park. We have, NASCAR and IndyCar coming to the fair park after the fair. So we're doing some days to highlight them. We've got, I don't know, I could go on and on.
Yeah. Because you guys always have the craziest things on a stick. All right. Like, I'm talking, y'all might have some pig feet on a stick. Y'all might have, like, some pancake bacon on a stick. And I absolutely love it. How do you guys find out or figure out what you guys want to try on a stick every single year?
Well, we leave most of that up to our vendors. We as the fair staff don't tell our vendors what foods to carry. They have to submit their menus to us, just so we make sure more so that everyone's not selling the same thing. But that really doesn't happen much. They're the ones that come up with all of the crazy foods. They're very creative. Of course, it's a marketing tool, which they're smart. If you have some new crazy thing, whether it's on a stick or not, people want to try it, so it brings them to their stands. But they do such a great job every year, and we as staff can't take credit for that. They do that on their own.
Yeah, no, it's very, very creative. I'm gonna say that right now. I would say what's the craziest thing I have seen, but I can't even tell you. I've probably seen like centipedes on a stick at one point dipped in chocolate.
Yeah, oh yeah. There's bugs. There's bugs at the fair that you can eat if you would like to.
Yes, and even with the cream puffs, like how did the cream puffs even come about? Because that is a staple as well. When you even think of the Wisconsin State Fair, you think of those cream puffs.
Yes, absolutely. It's our, signature food item. That's what we sell the most of every year. It's been around for 100 years. It came about because the governor at the time wanted to create a signature food item, and he wanted it to highlight the agriculture industry in Wisconsin. So, of course, it had to have dairy in it. So that's where the whipped cream comes from. And I think the recipe is just, I mean, it's a staple because it's delicious. And I also think it's because they're made fresh at the fair every day. So, you know, this isn't something that's been sitting in a refrigerator at a grocery store. It's literally being made there. You can watch them being made in the cream puff pavilion, and then you can have your delicious cream puffs.
You know, I never have thought about, well, what were you going to say, Ben? I feel like you were going to say something.
Well, I mean, you know what? In all honesty, Truth Nation, right now we are speaking with Christy from the Wisconsin State Fair. And with that being said, when we're talking about these cream puffs here,
yes,
right?
Fan favorites.
Right, and they're 100 years old, which again is another history fact that I personally did not know. But in regards to our ever-evolving economy and our culture here in Wisconsin evolving, you guys decided to bring along these new cream puffs, right? You said you guys have flavors for them now.
Yeah, so we started experimenting with flavors. And when I say we, this is the Wisconsin Bakers Association who really kind of spearheads the whole operation. But we did that actually during COVID. We had our fair food drive-through, and we had cream puffs available, and then we started playing with some flavors, but we only had those available even the last few years at the drive-through, and then at Harvest Fair we did pumpkin spice cream puffs. But people loved it and kept asking for them during the fair. It's just really tough for us to do from a production standpoint to have the original and then all these flavors and, you know, and make sure that we can keep the line moving and they're made fresh and all that. But they came up with a way to do it this year. It is a limited number, though. So that's part of it. They're making a limited number of the flavors on those days that those flavors are featured. So, like, for example, root beer float is the first flavor, and that's the first 3 days at the fair.
Okay.
So you have to get there early to get that flavor because, again, we have to keep up with the original cream puffs and make sure that people aren't waiting in line too long. But they're doing it, and I'm really excited about it. I think people will be very, very excited to try all these flavors.
Now, Christy, could you just put one aside for your boy Ben Jammin? Can I get one reserved for August 1st? You know, I'll be there at 10 a.m., you know, waiting.
I will try. Can we do a different day? How about that? Can we do Friday?
You know what? Why not? Why not? Because you know what? Now that you speak of it, on Friday, you guys are also having TLC come through. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, I'm very excited for that too. It'll be great with Jordan Sparks too. So that'll be amazing. And then, yeah, we've got some other great bands coming through. We have some comedians. That's all on the main stage. But there's all those other stages at the Fair Park that you can walk around that are included in your fair admission. You can check out lots of local regional bands. We've got every type of music. We have comedians and family programming on those stages as well. So there's no lack of entertainment at the Wisconsin State Fair either.
Gotcha. You know what, Christy, with that being said, how do you go about choosing your entertainment for Wisconsin State Fair? I mean, from the TLCs to all the local bands.
Yeah, because last year you guys had a great lineup, too.
I thought Ludacris was coming back. I'm not going to lie, especially since he came to Wisconsin, you know, Milwaukee here. I was like, oh, my God, I'm pretty certain he'll come back to State Fair.
I know, that would have been nice. But, you know, it's similar to all the concert venues in Milwaukee. We try to book those bigger names on our main stage, but we also try to keep it affordable. So some of it's routing. You know, we only have the 11 days of the fair, so we can't just get anyone to come here. So we book that stage. We also book the Bank 5-9 Amphitheater stage. There's some great bands coming there as well. A lot of the smaller stages that are at the vendor locations, they actually book their own bands. We do not do that for them. So we look over it as well. But, yeah, it's, you know, at Summerfest, they book all of the stages. State Fair runs a little differently. We have all those vendor locations who, some of them own their buildings, and they operate out of there basically like a restaurant. So you can sit down, get a meal, and listen to a band, grab a beer or a drink or whatever you want. And they are kind of in charge of that whole thing.
Now, with so many people coming out to the state fair, I have to ask you, do you have any tips for people when it comes to parking? Okay, is there a preferred area that you think people need to park at? Because it is always so crazy getting inside.
I know. I mean, I have tips. Obviously, the weekdays are less busy. Get there early. I mean, all of the typical tips. We have our parking in the Milwaukee Mile infield, and then we have parking on the north side over by Spin City. But those are our only 2 parking lots. You know, we're landlocked. Like I said, the fair's been there a long time. It actually didn't start there. It used to move around the state, but it's settled in where it is right now many, many years ago. So we only have so much parking on site. Of course, a lot of our neighbors who own homes all around the fair park cars on their lawns. Sometimes that's the best option. Our lots will fill up on the weekends mostly. You know, if a lot is closed, it's because there's literally not a single parking spot left. But as soon as people start leaving, we'll open it back up. So I guess my recommendation would be to get there early, leave enough time. There are some restaurants in town that have shuttles, so you can try to find one of those, or, you know, go park in one of the neighborhoods and park on somebody's front lawn.
I mean, you know what? With that being said, Christy, I'm glad you gave out all those examples for people to go out there and park, because, again, you know, I think because Wisconsin State Fair is the biggest and only state fair that Wisconsin has, so many people want to bring out their friends and their family to come out and enjoy everything. You know, I'm glad we were able to talk about all of the cream puffs, right? And, you know, like we said before, Friday, I guess I'll go and get my cream puff, my root beer cream puff, and you'll set that aside for me, right?
I will set that aside for you. I'm going to put this on my calendar right now. Ooh. And then you're staying for the concert, right?
Ooh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. I can't wait to see those waterfalls with TLC.
Oh, wow. That is so funny. Well, thank you so much, Christy Chuckle, for joining us here today, talking all about the Wisconsin State Fair. We cannot wait for it. And again, it starts next week. It's a Thursday, right? August 1st. And then it is going until August 11th. That is so awesome. I know all of Truth Nation, all our Juicy Jammers, they are going to come out, okay? Go get the food. Go try the new cream puffs. It's going to be a blast. And see some concerts. Maybe you see Ben Jammin.
It's amazing.
Well, thanks so much for having me.
Of course. Thank you so much, Christy.
Thanks, Christy.
All right. And you guys, if you want to go to the Wisconsin State Fair, make sure you keep it locked here, because we are going to be giving away another 4-pack. Actually, I almost said a pair. 4-pack tickets of State Fair, Wisconsin State Fair. It is coming up on Jammin' with Juice. But we got more conversations, y'all, because, listen, BBLs are out. And natural is back in, everybody. We're going to talk about how y'all feel about the new trend that is going around, that people are saying, hey, I'm taking this BBL stuff out and I'm going back to my natural body, okay? Because BBL is not in no more. The trend is over with. It's dead. Do you guys feel like the trend is dead? Are you happy about it? 833-212-1017. We're going to have more conversations about it. On the other side is Jammin' with Juice.
Don't touch that dial. You are jamming with Juice on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to our 1017 The Truth YouTube channel. Coming with straight truth.
When you mix anything with white supremacy, it fails. I think feminism is great. I really do. I want women to be as feminist as they want to be and fight for their rights, because as a man, I literally lose nothing. That's the same mode of thinking where people believe if African Americans have total equality and fairness, that white people are going to lose something. No, they won't lose anything.
Listen to The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, weekdays from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Milwaukee Black Talk.
What distinguishes Old National Bank from other lenders in helping people buy their first home and furthering their small businesses?
One thing that really makes us stand out is our grants. We have 2 really big grants right now, specifically for first-time home buyers buying in Milwaukee County. The first one is for $15,000. They have to be buying within Milwaukee County and reach certain income limits. And then the second one is for $20,000, and that is through the Federal Home Loan Bank of Indiana. We're headquartered in Indiana, as you know, Denise. So that is a second grant, and that is really the highest, most robust grant program throughout the entire southeastern Wisconsin area. So it's it's up to $35,000 essentially that a person could be receiving for their first home. If you are in a position that you're looking to buy your first home throughout Milwaukee County, please give me a call. Please contact me. I'm more than happy to help everybody that I can.
And what's your number, Anna?
Sure.
How can they reach you?
414-978-0283.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here, reminding you that American Family Insurance agents can help build a customized renter's policy so you can protect stuff like this, or this, or even this. Well, case in point. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hey y'all, have you heard of Liberate MKE? We're building power for our community for our voices to be heard. We are addressing community issues by redistributing funds from the city budget into public health, housing, libraries, and more. Did you know the Milwaukee Police Department got $300 million last year and public health didn't even get a fraction of that? We're focused on funding life, not violence. If you want to be a part of that, come join us. You can find us at liberatemke.com.
Sharon needed legal help. She needed Gruber Law Offices.
When I think about Gruber Law Office, I think about how they took care of me, how they make sure that you get what you're supposed to get. Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all. I will always trust one call, that's all.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
They are the best. I'm very happy.
More of Jammin' with Juice is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to 1017 The Truth on YouTube so you don't miss a drop of juice on Jammin' with Juice.
All the way up, all the way up. All the way, all the way, all the way up.
Welcome back, y'all. You are tuned in to Jammin' with Juice. I'm your girl, Noni Juice, always keeping it juicy. And that has been Jammin'.
All the way.
It's amazing.
All the way.
We just spoke with Christy.
All the way.
At Wisconsin State Fair about the Wisconsin State Fair coming next week, actually. And make sure you guys keep it locked because we do have a 4-pack of tickets to give away in a second. But there has been some news circulating around my Instagrams, Truth Nation, and I want to discuss it because it's kind of interesting to me that BBLs, if you guys do not know, Brazilian butt lifts, that's making all these women's booties big, it's starting to go out of style. The trend of it all is starting to be looked at as something people do not want to do anymore. You have some celebrity women who are taking out their injections, who are not trying to be plastic anymore. They don't want to be these dolls anymore. They don't want to look how they look. And I'm here for it. You know, I am 100% here for it. But I want to know if Ben Jammin is here for it. Ben Jammin, are you here for it?
You know, I'm uncertain. I'm really uncertain.
You're uncertain.
You know, I don't know how everybody just comes to one conclusion. You know, when you spent so much money, you made a big investment. All right, then BBL's not cheap now. All right,
no, they're not at all.
I don't know if all these women gonna fall for this. Okay, they done went and flew to Brazil, flew to Cuba, flew to Dr. Miami. All right, and went and
some people have died over getting BBLs.
You know, rest in peace to DC Young Fly's fiance. You know, so it's just like all this risk, and then you're gonna tell me you're just gonna take it out just like that because the trend is over? Is this how addicted we are to trends and just being followers?
Yes.
All right, just because somebody out here named Dream Doll and Nicki Minaj and all these other women go and say the BBL is over, you're supposed to take that plastic out your ass?
Yes. That's what they're doing. And it, honestly, I'm happy that they're doing it, but I do want to just say it's really crazy how people are viewing their bodies as a trend. You know, like whatever trend is popping, that's what they're going to do. So if now it's the natural bodies, they want to try to get a natural body. If it is looking weird like SpongeBob in the next few years, everybody going to look weird like SpongeBob in the next few years. And I don't think that we should be mutilating our bodies based off of trends. That's just not something that I think should be a thing. But now you've got women like Kim K, who I believe has been trying to, you know, slim herself down and
I think
look a little bit more slim thick. You got who else mentioned it? You mentioned somebody, Tim's. Didn't you mention something about Tim's? Oh no, she's talking about having clothes on and not showing her body too much. But these girls are saying, listen, It's too much maintenance for me to be looking how I look with these big old booties, and my top half is all big as well. It's maintenance. I have to get everything tailored. I have to make sure I'm steady in the gym, or I'm getting checkups, and I'm making sure that I'm doing what I need to do to upkeep of it all. It's expensive, and to me, it just wasn't something that should have been a thing in the first place. But I'm just concerned about all of the, maybe like the younger women who have gotten their BBLs and think like that's it. You know, they might not have money to get it out. You know, they might not have the money to even keep up with the maintenance. So now they're looking like, dang, if everybody goes back to the slim, thick bodies or the in the gym bodies, what am I going to do? But I am happy that this trend is slowly coming to an end, because all the little girls who have been looking up to some of these rappers, some of these models, some of these Instagram famous women, the influencers who have gotten these procedures done, now they can start to appreciate their own natural bodies, because I think it was really messing with little girls' heads, thinking in order to get attention or in order to be liked or in order to be loved, I have to have my body look this way. You know, we were talking about Dream Doll. Dream Doll is, I don't even know what she do. Is she a rapper?
She's a rapper, somewhat of an actress, if you will.
She one of them girls that look real pretty and got a BBL, so she got a lot of followers, in my opinion. But she was speaking to, oh, really? Really? But she is somebody who was, during an interview, she was just saying, like, I know I had people looking up to me who probably thought, hey, I need to do this. If my girl Dream Doll is doing this, I need to do this and get my body done and all this other stuff. And the interviewer asks, like, well, how do you feel that there are young girls who are probably going to be like, dang, now you want to get it taken out? What am I supposed to do? And I'm just glad. I'm just glad that these young women are now going to be able to see, or be like a real woman, bro. Like, be yourself. Love your body. Love who you are and whatever God gave you. And you don't need to go through these procedures. But I want to know how y'all feel, Truth Nation. 833-212-1017. How you feeling about the women in this generation going back to the natural, slim, thick bodies? I've heard a lot of opinions from men saying that they are like
sick of it.
They sick of it. They're tired of it. They're sick of it. And I mean, in my opinion, I don't think y'all could really say nothing, because y'all was the ones hyping it up in the beginning. Y'all were the ones hyping it up in the beginning, Benjamin.
Females just got insecure because there's other thicker women out here thicker than y'all.
No,
all right?
I
thicker
believe
than y'all, thicker than this nigga out here.
Y'all gave attention to the women with the BBLs and made it a thing.
I don't believe that, all right? What I'm going to go on and say is that the Kim Kardashians of the world made all these other women out here envious for whatever odd reason. And I'm not going to say black women, because black women been had that thing, okay? They been had that thing, all right? But the Kim Kardashians and all her followers who came along in like 2004 after her Ray J sex tape, all right, decided to follow what she was doing, because just like Dream Doll goes on to say, oh, the trend is over. The fashion statement is over. And you know what? I thought this wasn't even no fashion statement. When the BBLs was getting done, I didn't think this was about fashion. Okay, I just thought this is how people wanted to make themselves.
Fashion?
Yeah, that's what she said. She said this is fashion.
Who said this?
Dream Doll said this was fashion, all right? If you're getting your ass injected with and getting the BBL, it's fashion, I guess. I mean, look, that's what she goes on to say. I thought that this was actually a medical surgery that you were going to go do because you wanted to enhance your body, like a body enhancement, right? I didn't think it was fashionable, but, you know, I guess, you know, the beauty's in the eye of the beholder, all right? So
I mean, I guess. And let me correct what I'm saying when I say I think some women got it for the eyes of men, right? Because a lot of women will say, no, I didn't. I did it for myself because I wanted to look like this, because I wanted to da-da-da-da. But I feel like in the back of their head, they probably were like, oh, this is going to get me attention. This is going to get me some money. This is going to get me some clout. This is going to get me to, you know,
the next level. Cause
literally the next level. Yeah. And it's like, by whom?
There's some women
Other
out
women?
Here. Yeah, there's some women out here that I personally know that got the BBLs done or whatever just to enhance their OnlyFans viewers. All right, like they wanted their more viewers on their OnlyFans. So like, you know what? I'll go ahead and get the ass injections. I'll do that. I will risk my life to entertain the next person. And you gotta really think about what's going on for the morale of our society. Like, you just know that it's de-evolving. You know that it's deteriorating. Okay, if all you can see is look on the outside and be like, I need this material, that material, this material, that material, and even this material over here to put back inside of me so I can feel better about myself. I think those things are wrong and it's messed up. And if you really think about it, you know, it's actually one of the 7 deadly sins. But I'm not going to go that far down the rabbit hole, okay? But look it up.
No, facts. I believe you.
Y'all was envious of Kim K's ass. Y'all was envious of Nicki Minaj's buttocks. Y'all was envious.
But saying they doing it for themselves. That's the thing. That's the thing that I'm trying to figure out.
Do anything
if you are somebody who really, truly, and y'all can fight me on this, I don't care. If you are somebody who really, truly loves who you are, naturally, you know, how God made you, why would you even want to look differently? Or why would, and if anybody has a BBL who is listening, I would love to just talk to you. I would love to ask you, what was your personal decision for wanting to get this procedure done, you know? Because I don't know, it wasn't a natural look. Yeah. You know, you had like the big old butt and the thighs didn't match, and like it just wasn't a good look to me. And so I really truly want to know, what was the reason for so many women to do it in the first place? Just because it was a trend? Was it to help your self-esteem? Was it for the gaze of other men or even other women? Huh?
It was for the gays.
833-212-1017. We actually got Winky on the line.
Winky Blue.
Winky Blue. What's poppin', Juicy Jammer?
What's cracking, my dog?
This is a topic and a subject that I've been dealing with for quite a while.
Don't tell me you got the BBL.
You know, for the life of me. For the life of me, I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know why black girls. Well, I do know. But then I don't know why black girls even signed up for the BBLs and the lip injections and all of that, because they already had that. See, let me explain something to you.
Okay, break it down.
The white man has always wanted a black girl inside a white woman in a black body. He don't want your culture. He could do without the attitude, and, you know, he can do without all that. He just wants a white woman in a black body. That's the reason why the blonde hair was always a player's move, and most player girls, ladies of leisure, knew they had to cater to the white man's desire, so they put the blonde hair on, and they would, you know, because he wants a white woman in a black body. So the white girls finally got hip that why we can't keep our men at home. They're at the strip clubs, they're in the porn houses, they buying these girls, you know, so they realized what they was missing. So they started the BBLs, okay, with the big booties, the lip injections, the whole black girl theatrics, okay, that was naturally given to her by God. So they jumped in here now and just started adding extra cosmetics for no reason at all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, big old booty on it. Girl, you can't even wait. You know, if a small girl, you know, is melting in the sun, I can imagine what you smell like. You understand me? You don't put on all that extra weight and all that stuff.
Winky Blue. All right.
Sure.
I appreciate what you just put down. And to kind of frame it for the audience out there, what you're saying is from the white male psyche, buried deep inside the subconscious of these gentlemen. They've always wanted the Sarah Bartmans, right? They always wanted the thicker woman. They always wanted that. But in doing so, with the white power structure that has led America for the past, 200 some odd years, eventually black women felt subjected to falling underneath this white power structure. They're going to get blonde hair to fit into white women. Is that what you're saying?
Well, you could say that, but most black girls don't even know why they wear it, where the blonde hair phenomenon came from. They don't even know where the booty injections came from.
You think the BBL just came from white men? Because honestly, when I look back at like culture,
no, brother. I don't want to tongue wrestle with you. I'm giving you some good game now. You can fight with me if you want to. Listen, the white woman.
Go ahead.
The white woman.
You got 30 seconds.
Okay, listen. The white woman is the one that realized that her man was hounding after that particular thing. So she the one developed. She the one started the BBL. The black girls just got into it as a cosmetic thing. They don't even need it, Benjamin, but they have catered to that now. And some of them, when they get it, they look ridiculous. Same with the breasts. They look ridiculous. Okay, so that's where we at, man. But I would love to have this conversation, but I got 30 seconds. I'm probably gone.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless you.
Appreciate you, Winky.
Yeah.
I do just want to say something really quickly. I feel like when
let me stop playing with you. Let me stop playing with you. You go, okay, I'm sorry.
I don't want people to think that certain cosmetic things that women do is because of white people or because of a white woman or whatever. Like, I know a lot of guys mention like, oh, when women wear wigs or when they wear like blonde hair, they're trying to be like a white woman. I do not agree with that at all. All right. I don't agree with that. The thing that I am disagreeing with is if you are putting yourself under a surgery to add to yourself in a way that is unnecessary. All right. Now, there are certain cosmetic procedures that I understand. Some women get Botox in their face because they want to stay looking a little bit younger. Some women like to wear their lace fronts, and they can do that even if they have their own hair, even if they don't got no hair. They can do that. If women want to do those types of things, that is perfectly fine. I draw the line when it comes to the BBLs, when it comes to the boob jobs and that type of stuff. All right? All right. 833-212-1017. I feel like you're going to have something for me on the other side. So we gonna get it in on the other side. And that's just going to be that. Al, hold on. We see you. We going to get to you. We going to be back. It's Jammin' with Juice.
Jammin' with Juice returns after this on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube.
Welcome to another episode of Analysis, man.
From Bucks superstar Giannis.
You know, and then I'm going to like Chris at the time. What did coach mean? What do you...
And even Green Bay QB Jordan Love. There's only one call for these conversations.
I've never been in a Lambo, and I have to, right? What is this Lambo league?
Tune in to the Thanalysis Show, presented by Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all. Find it today on Apple, Spotify, and anywhere you get podcasts.
Saving energy and money is easier than you think. Here are 2 simple things you can do to reduce your energy use and lower your energy bill. Use thermal curtains to reduce each room's energy loss by up to 25%, and make sure vents aren't blocked by furniture or rugs to improve airflow and comfort. Simple, smart savings. Get more energy saving tips at WeEnergies.com.
One smile is great, but one smile in a community of smiles is so much better. A smile has a secret power that most people don't know about. A smile multiplies. It spreads from one person to the next, stretching across entire groups of people. Smile Train knows this and is proud to be creating a wave of smiles across the cleft lip and palate community in over 70 countries. Patients, doctors, advocates, fundraisers. Collectively, our smiles are a celebration of the transformed lives of over 1.5 million children. Learn how Smile Train is helping the cleft lip and palate community at smiletrain.org/learn. Smile Train, changing the world one smile at a time.
Calling all big thinkers. The world's climate is changing. These aren't new facts, but it means we must think in new ways about how we can live, prosper, and provide energy for our world while protecting our planet. Engineers are answering the call to create cleaner, safer, reliable energy. Solar power, harnessing the power of the sun to light all corners of the globe. Wind power, channeling a simple breeze to bring electricity to our homes. Hydropower, using the natural flow of water to generate electricity. Nuclear power, engineering advanced reactors that are safer, more reliable, and produce zero carbon emissions. Engineers are leading the way and empowering the next generation. Engineers answer the call. Brought to you by the National Academy of Engineering. Learn more at nae.edu.
This is Jammin' with Juice on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Shout out to the Juicy Jammers riding the wave.
Do we got reads? Do we got scripts? Do we got commercials or promos or anything? It's 1017 The Truth. It's your boy, Ben Jammin, and this is Jammin' with Juice, y'all. I am Ben Jammin. That is Carrie Nona Juice. That is DJ Brother Z.
Why are you always yelling?
And that is Ricky Allen's in the studio.
You can't say it regular.
I can talk. I can talk, but I like to put my energy, my emphasis.
Screaming.
Let these folks know I stand on business.
I be screaming too, though.
Sometimes. You don't really scream like that. When you gonna get a BBL?
When are you gonna get a BBL? When you gonna get some lipo?
I thought about lipo before. I really did. I thought about that stuff,
I bet you did.
Get the gastric bypass.
When you gonna get some, men be getting hair transplants now.
Hey, I thought about that though too.
They be getting other procedures too.
I mean,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. They said Drake got that one.
Yeah,
the
that eggplant one.
Yeah, penis enlargements. Those things are real, man. They got Dr. Penises.
But why they don't ever talk about what men be getting done? Because y'all be getting stuff done on the slide.
This conversation about all females.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all be getting stuff done. Don't nobody talk about it, fam. It be going under the radar.
I mean, I think people only really know what has happened and what you've done if you promote it. Like if you put it out there on Instagram and Facebook, like, okay, then you know. Like Tory Lanez, his haircut, right? His hairline. he had the man unit the whole time. The whole time this man got a man unit on. Like the brothers that I see sometimes, like they get the fake beards.
They said Steve Harvey had a fake hairpiece in the show. Steve Harvey show.
He did.
It was too perfect.
It was too perfect. And I used to hate on that. I used to hate on that as a kid because I had a fro just like Steve Harvey. I actually had a fro because of Steve Harvey. I looked up to that man. Yeah, Mr. Hightower.
You was looking up to Steve Harvey, bro.
He was a positive black man.
I feel it.
Had a good show. He had some swag.
He was a music teacher.
He was the music teacher.
You love music.
Yeah. Dude, he was messing around with the principal. Like, come on now.
He was playing.
Yeah. He was a king of comedy. This man doing it. I want to be like Steve.
Bro, that is hilarious to me. 833-212-1017. Well, we talking about BBLs because they're going out of style. Do y'all appreciate the fact that the BBL is going out of style? Are you happy that this trend is slowly dying out? 833-212-1017. We go head to the lines and go to Al. What is popping, Juicy Jabber Al?
What's good, 69 God?
Well, the first thing I want to say is know the power of your flesh, and whatever make you happy, do what you want. I feel like this. Does it matter when it comes to the bag if that white man is paying for all that breast and all that ass? You could be naturally body built, and you could be at home and have a body like a thoroughbred, and he'll still cheat on you. So if she's getting her bag, and we already know the white man is paying the most, I'm not going to speak against it. And if you decide to be in the gym, be in the gym. Do what makes you happy.
Okay.
You could be in a...
Okay, 69 guy. I got a question for you, man. I got a question for you. Would you ever get a BBL? Like if the white man paid you, you gonna do the BBL breast enhancement?
Well, I don't need a BBL because I know the power of my flesh, and I don't have no problem making nobody crack and nobody rising. So I'm never worried about that. I know
you out of your damn
mind? Body.
Okay.
Just as well as every listener should know the power of their flesh, because remember, when the flesh gets weak, the body will do whatever the hell you want it to do. All it takes is the right time and the right place. So as long as you know the power of your flesh, hey, you good. If you know how to crack that tackle on the front or the back, that wallet would gladly open. That's all I'm going to say.
I got a question for you too, Al. Because you mentioned the woman getting to the bag, right? Getting to the money. So are you saying it don't matter what somebody do as long as they making money?
Well, what I'm saying is, as long as they're happy, and if they're getting financial rewards, do what makes you bad. Do what you feel is bad.
But what if they're being corrupt? What if they're being corrupt in their neighborhoods, but they making money? Is that still okay?
Well, then, if they're making money, they need to get to a better neighborhood. Because when you get to a better neighborhood, you're going to make more money. And if the person you with wants you to have the finer things of life, he's going to help you get out of that neighborhood. That's why he's going to have you on a retainer. And when he get paid, you get paid.
69 God, how much you got paid for what you do? You know, the power of your flesh.
Well, my flesh has always been good, but I don't believe in sharing information. That's like me asking how much you got in your bank account. That ain't none of my business.
Do you have an OnlyFans?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
But I can get one if I wanted one.
I would want to see it.
Do you do poppers?
No, I don't do no drugs. My body is the drug.
You sound like you do poppers. All right, thanks for calling in 69 God.
Have a good one.
Thank you. God bless you. All right, call in right now, 833-212-1017.
What's happening today?
How are y'all feeling about this?
I hope Christy ain't still listening. What is happening, bro? Like, Christy, I'm so sorry if you're still listening here to energize your day. I hope we did energize your day.
Well, I mean, she might feel a type of way about BBLs.
But wait, I did want to ask you, Ben, because you was finna come for me because I said what I said before we went to break. As far as if women want to have fake lashes, they can have fake lashes. If women want to wear makeup, they can wear makeup. If women want to, do small little cosmetic things to themselves, if they want to wear, a wig. If they don't want to wear a wig, if they want to put a mustache on, for all I care. I don't know. I think they can do that. I think they can do that. It's just when you decide to go under the knife. You are going under the knife to make your whole booty bigger.
Right.
I don't know if I could get with that. I mean, call it hypocritical. I don't know what you want to call it, but I just feel like there's a line. There is definitely a line when it comes to just enhancing your beauty versus completely altering your entire body in more ways than one to look completely different. To me, they're different.
Do you agree with what's going on in the left with the left wing agenda?
What is that?
Because you used the term earlier talking about mutilation, right? And I never really thought about it before in the same regards as how kids are out here actually mutilating their bodies to do a sex change. That's actually truly happening. But at the same time, there's women out here mutilating their bodies just for a bigger butt or bigger breast.
Right.
I mean, even men doing penis enhancements, all these other things. How does that make you feel that our society is willing to almost kill themselves to enhance their beauty?
It makes me sad. I mean, in that way, it makes me completely sad because you don't have to do all of that. You don't have to do it. I don't like that little girls are looking up to people who feel as though they have to mutilate their body just to be of value.
Right,
that is not what I want to see.
Being promoted you do the BBL, you're going to make more money.
Yeah.
Your boss is going to love you.
Right. It's just
you get the raise that you've been asking for.
That's not okay. That is not okay.
You'll get more likes on Facebook.
Yeah, it's not cool. So I didn't know where you was going with that, Ben. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, woo, where are we going? Hold on topic. But 833-212-1017, are you guys happy that the BBL Drizzy is slowly coming to an end? We got Marlon on the line. What is poppin', Juicy Jammer Marlon? How you feeling about these BBL trends slowly dying out?
Hey, that's a good thing. I'm glad it's slowly dying out. It shouldn't have never came in effect. And Al laughed for the first time. That's the first time I heard Al laugh.
Right.
Ben, let me drop this game on y'all.
All right,
it's like this. Anything God give the black woman, she want to better it. When you perfection already, your body is your temple. You should not defile your body or your temple. So when you want to get them BBLs, they're not happy with themselves. And what these women got to understand, that love makes your body grow. The way a man loves on you, pound on that, squeeze on that, that's what make your body grow. That's what make you flourish, not a surgeon. You see what I'm saying, Ben? It's all universal and understanding. So when these women do that, they don't know them true selves. They don't love that true self. See, they want to get eyelashes. They want to do this. They want to do that. Instead of just being who they are, being secure in their self, loving their self, and making their own self happy and letting people add to their happiness. That's enough game. I'm gone.
Thank you, Marlon. Thank you.
I'm gone. I'm going to start doing that. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Hey, you know, hey, there's people out here just wanting to enhance themselves, but I always advocate for women to be natural, and you know,
I told him to say that.
I know, but there's inside stuff going on inside of here. All right, this man over here was gonna stay fair. What was that type of energy? The first segment. Where was that? The first segment.
I told him to say that to you,
man. You guys on 117 The Truth. Y'all lucky, y'all my family. Yeah, all right. But you know what? With that being said, since everybody wants to talk about all this ass, all right, y'all can go ahead and see some donkeys. All right, y'all can see some donkeys down at the Wisconsin State Fair right now on us. The Wisconsin State Fair starts August 1st and runs until August 11th. The award-winning 117 The Truth has to hook up for you. All right, now is your chance to win a 4-pack of State Fair tickets on Jammin' with Juice. Call right now at 833-212-1017 and be caller number... Zach, you pick. What's the number, bro?
3.
Be caller number 3 right now to win a free 4-pack of State Fair tickets right now. 833-212-1017. Call right now and be caller number
3.
Don't touch that dial. You are jamming with Juice on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to our 1017 The Truth YouTube channel.
This is Sherwin Hughes from The Truth with Sherwin Hughes. And Truth Nation, you can now watch my show live on YouTube every day from 9 a.m. until noon. Yep, you can get 3 full hours of watching Sherwin doing his thing, streaming live on YouTube Monday through Friday. You'll get the same insightful conversations about policy, politics, and lifestyle, while also seeing my reaction to the unpredictability of our listeners. So go to YouTube right now and subscribe to 1017 The Truth and see this wonderful smile live every day.
What if one day you went to your secret hiding place? You know, that spot that only you know about? And instead of what you came for, you found something a little different. What if instead of your private stash, you found a simple phone number, 1-800-662-HELP? What would you do? Would you stop and give it some thought? Would you make the call? The truth is, all drug use comes with risk. Before those risks become real, before drugs turn your life upside down, before drugs take their toll on you and your family, know that there is help. You can quit. If you or someone you love is struggling with drug use or prescription drug misuse, call 1-800-662-HELP for 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, or go to samhsa.gov/thereishelp.
Protect your dream home with American Family Insurance, and you can weather any storm. You'll also save up to 25% by bundling home, auto, and life. American Family Insurance. Get a quote or find an agent at amfam.com. Products are not available in every state. Discounts may not apply to all coverages on an auto or home policy. Discounts do not apply to life insurance policies. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating companies, American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as 1 business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Brewers 5
County Fridays are now Wisconsin First Fridays. All Wisconsin residents get half off Brewers tickets at the first Friday home game of each month. Check out the schedule and get yours at brewers.com/Wisconsin Fridays.
Wisconsin is as hard-working of a place as you'll ever find. People here are tough, but even the toughest among us need help after a serious accident. At Gruber Law Offices, we won't stop fighting for you and your family. One call, that's all.
More of Jammin' with Juice is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to 1017 The Truth on YouTube so you don't miss a drop of juice on Jammin' with Juice.
To Diana, all right, for winning a free 4-pack of State Fair tickets on us here at Jammin' with Juice. Make sure that y'all tune in all week long, okay? All week long, because we will be giving away a free 4-pack of tickets. Let's see if today is Wednesday. Y'all got Thursday.
Today is
Thursday. Okay, look, y'all got till tomorrow. All right, y'all got till tomorrow. Tomorrow will be our last day giving away a free 4-pack of tickets, at least on here on Jammin' with Juice.
Oh my God, Truth Nation, Juicy Jammers, Ben got me cracking up over here. As we wrap up the show with a bow, I'm flaming, bitch. Bro. I've been laughing this whole time. Because Ben Jammin really said he looked up to Steve Harvey on the Steve Harvey show. And I'm like, bro, that brother was a struggling music teacher and a struggling artist. And he had a whole roommate with Cedric the Entertainer at 36 years old, bro.
I didn't really even realize he was struggling, though. Like, yeah, he just seemed like he was a cool dude.
Of all people to look up to, you looked up to him because y'all both had afros, fam.
What?
That's some Racine logic, bro.
Nah, it's hard being a black boy in America without a father. Okay,
what?
You end up looking up to try to find just whoever you can look up to.
Ben, right? Mr. Hightower, in the high tops. They was like 60 trying to put a band together, bro.
They did have a.
Anyway, y'all, make sure you tap in tonight for our podcast, Jammin' with Juice, from 6 to 7, only exclusively on YouTube. We are going to be doing that tonight.
Take your BBLs out, too.
But we appreciate y'all so much for tapping in with us today on Jammin' with Juice. I am your girl, Noni Juice, always keeping it juicy. That has been Jammin'. Shout out to DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos.
Holla at me.
This was Jammin' with Juice, y'all.
It's amazing.
Keep it locked for the Tori Lowe Show is up next.
1017 The Truth and Associated Bank have teamed up for our Black-owned business give back. Each quarter, we'll be giving